They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. I'm about to leave him holding like the Bible. A-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK to anybody, kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point, 6-2, gon' split him. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5-point sale, eat them up, eat them up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple off Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. I got all those shits, nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
Hey, what up, what up, what up? Peace and blessings, bro. Peace and blessings to the family. What's going on with everybody in the building? Man, this is the second time my computer done did this damn update and shit. I guess I haven't updated my shit in a minute because I keep the computer off most of the time unless I'm doing the show. But in about 5-10 minutes, I'm going to pull up on my computer and I'm going to pull up what I want to get at. Kevin House, salute King, peace and blessings to you, my nigga. All Terrell Davis in the building, salute King, peace and blessings. All things big AMC FSG in the building, and my man Kevin House, what it do, homie? Peace and blessings. Yeah, I'm on here early. This is my second show of the day, but salute. We got a hell of a show for you, me and Key. First topic I wanted to bring up, though, February the 1st is going down. It's going down February the 1st. One of the best fights in our genre. We're going to have David Morrell versus David Benavidez. And I just can't wait for that fight right there. That's going to be a hell of a fight. We're going to have two powerhouses getting it in. Both guys come in big. So we about to see it. I got the video that I want to pull up in a few minutes. Like, we're going to give it like 5-10 minutes for my computer to get right. But yeah, and see, there is no love lost between these two guys right here. Between Morrell and Benavidez, it's no love lost. Them guys really have an affinity toward each other. And like, honestly, I felt like they were the best at 168. But there's another Cuban at 168 that's handling business too. But Morrell, he had the WBA. He's been a WBA champion for years now. He's only been in the game less than 5 years, but he has defended the WBA over 6 times. Then you had David Benavidez, the arguably still the WBC champion, even though Canelo waited for him to lose his WBC, came up there and snagged it. So yeah, we got Morrell versus Benavidez. And we've been wanting to see this fight for years. This is a fight that's going to show us who is really who. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they on the Benavidez hype train. And don't get me wrong, David Benavidez has gotten better over the years. He has. Like, he has gotten a lot better since that fight that he had with the guy from Mayweather. What was his name? Ronald Graville. Ever since Ronald Graville knocked him down, David Benavidez has been a much better, a much astute boxer. Now, people got to realize, David Benavidez, he's been boxing grown-ass men since he was 16. David Benavidez was about 300 pounds when he was 16 as well. So the boy has lost a lot of weight, and he'd be losing a lot of weight to come down to 168. Brian the King Falcon, salute King, my man Banks, the boxing fam is in the building. AMC, and we got AMC FSG Brian the King Falcon in the building. Salute, salute. But yeah, what I was saying is David Benavidez, he's been in here for a while, and he's grown. And one thing about David Benavidez, he's been fighting a lot of characters that are older than him, but he's always been the much bigger fighter. And that's the reason why Canelo really didn't want that Benavidez smoke, because Canelo knew David Benavidez was a much bigger fighter than him, and he rehydrated a lot bigger. See, you got to realize Canelo Alvarez is a 154-pound fighter. Even though Canelo has moved up to 168, Canelo has strategically picked his opponents at 168. Like, he doesn't pick the people that get super big. Canelo's not stupid. Yes, he has power, but his power don't carry like that. You seen it versus Bivol. Bivol was able to weather that man's storm. And see, Canelo, shout out to my man Just Do in the building. Salute to you, King. Peace and blessings. Canelo Alvarez is a very astute guy, and he knows his limitations. And he knows going in there with a guy like David Benavidez, it's a dangerous proposition. Now, Canelo has more skills than Benavidez, yes. Canelo can set him up and hit him with some shit. But the thing is, can Canelo hurt Benavidez? Because Ronald Graville, he dropped Benavidez, but he caught him flush. Canelo catches him flush, can a big ass guy like Benavidez just eat it? Or will Canelo be in trouble? Because see, Canelo, when he's fighting guys his size, yeah, he dusts them off. But we've seen what Canelo, the same thing that happened with Roy Jones and other great fighters that move up in weight, that power just don't carry. When you fighting a bigger guy, that power just don't hit the same. It just ain't the same. You feel what I'm saying? The only person I know whose power got greater was two people I know. And both of them have been alleged to cheat. One of them is Manny Pacquiao. And that man's head grew bigger than Barry Bonds. That's one person. And the only other person I knew who got stronger as they got bigger was James Lights Out Tony. That man's power increased from heavyweight from middleweight. Now, both of these guys have been alleged drug cheats. Now, I said alleged. I have, I don't have no concrete proof. Plus, I don't want to disrespect the legends of boxing. But we know, but it is what it is. Manny Pacquiao came up from 118, or was it 115, and did his thing. And James Tony, both have, especially James Tony, they had to take away one of his wins because he popped dirty. Manny Pacquiao didn't want to fight Floyd because they was doing drug tests. Then he talking about he's scared of needles. So, I'm just saying, I ain't a stupid individual. We use critical thinking over here. We use critical thinking. And when you're thinking critically, then you understand certain shit. Like you sitting there getting punched in the face all day by people that'll knock your consciousness out, but you scared of a needle? Nah, that right there don't work. You can try that by somebody else, Mr. Mehi Pacquiao. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, Morel Benavidez, it got heated yesterday, and this is good for boxing. I've been calling on this fight for years. I love it. And I think it's the best time. But on that same undercard, we got Figueroa versus Fulton 2. I'm going to talk about that first. Cool Boy Step, I love you as a fighter. To be honest, the first time you fought Brandon Figueroa, Mr. Cool Boy, I had B Figgy winning the fight. I'm just being honest. It was close, but I had B Figgy winning the fight. I had you doing whatever you could. Shout out to the OG, the General, Cal Coolid in the building. Salute to you, brother. But we just being honest here. I had B Figgy as the winner. I felt like Brandon Figueroa won that fight. I'm just being honest. B Figgy did his thug thistle. Now, they gave it to Cool Boy Step. Remember I say, if the fight's close, then I can't call robbery. Because a close fight is a close fight. Desmond Johnson, salute, King, peace and blessings. I can never call a close fight a robbery. You feel what I'm saying? Never that. But the shit was close. It was real close. And I don't understand how my computer waited till it's time for me to go on this show to want to do updates when it did updates earlier this morning when I was on the first show. Like, it's something crazy with this computer. I'm tired of HPs or whatever the hell this shit is. Because, like, this shit right here, it's been on 30%. It's been on 30% for like 10 minutes now. So I don't know what the hell. And I updated it earlier. Yeah, I just don't know. I had updated it earlier today. Like, this ain't just a one-off. Like, the shit updated earlier today. So I don't know why it's updating again. It's been at 30%, not moving. Now it's at 32. But yeah, because I want to get to these damn videos and shit. But yeah, B Figgy versus Cool Boy Step. Cool Boy Step, in my opinion, has not been the same and will not be the same since that Naoya Inoue fight right there. Now, Naoya Inoue came up in weight and was the bigger fighter, the bigger puncher, the aggressor. He beat the shit out of Cool Boy, honestly. Like, honestly, Cool Boy looked like my guy Earl Spence, and it was a bad day for boxing. And what made it so bad that Inoue, everybody thought Cool Boy, even myself, was going to give Inoue the old smack it. Because Inoue came out and said he's never fought a black fighter before. He said he never even sparred a black fighter. So we thinking, shit, nigga, you about to get some soul in you now. Like, we thinking for all the ancestors, Cool Boy Step is about to put some soul in Seoul, Korea. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we said some soul is about to go back to Seoul, Korea, even though he's in Japan. You know, I did a word pun right there, but we thinking, okay, it's about to be going down. This man's about to really feel where we coming from. This is for the ancestors. And Cool Boy, he got beat like our ancestors. Like, that man was getting beat. He would crawl on the ground. He was sluggish. Like, the man was whooping him, and it was worse than a whip. And I felt bad. Exactly, Kevin House. Ricky Tan That nigga was asking which one of y'all kicked me. And I was like, damn. This is our time to make a dent and show in a way like, nigga, you missing that black power. And it didn't happen. Shout out to my man Desmond Johnson in the building. Salute King. Like it just didn't go the way we thought it was gonna go. And then Cool Boy, he got paid, but Cool Boy had to sit out for a little bit. And then when Cool Boy came back, it just wasn't the same. Like his last fight, a fighter that's not near his caliber, he struggled. Now, he attested all this because he said, yeah, Cool Boy done changed his name to Hot Motherfucker. See, he was a cool boy, now he Hot Motherfucker. You know, Hot Boy. You feel me? But Monster put that motherfucking Godzilla on that nigga. Salute to my man J.A. Dixon in the building. But, yeah, that changed the course of Cool Boy's direction. And that's another thing I wonder about Earl Spence. Like, what Earl Spence took from Terrence Crawford. Free Smoke, salute. Who you talking about, Free Smoke? Who done turned into a pro tank channel? Who did that, Free Smoke? I gotta hear this. Who done turned into a pro? Oh, Dante's Boxing Nation. Oh, Dante done took the wood out of his mouth now. Dante's Boxing Nation done took the wood out of his mouth. He done took Bill's squill out of his mouth, huh? Cause I swear. Well, that's kind of crazy because Dante's boy, that nigga Aki TV, you know, Dante made that guy. Like Dante took that nigga to 3,000 followers to over 100,000. Like, I mean, but that's the truth. Loma has been ducking him. Shout out to my nigga Kello Nilla in the building. But you know, Dante took Aki TV from 5,000 subs to over 100,000. And Aki, he's gonna be on that Devin bandwagon like a motherfucker. Aki will lie to himself for Devin Haney and down. Well, I'm glad Dante finally took the wood out of his mouth. Maybe he can start back being the man he used to be. Because Dante used to be the epitome of motherfucking boxing, black boxing. He used to be the only voice we had at one time. So, you know, it would be nice to get him back on the real tip. But my computer been sitting at 100% for like 5 minutes. And I'm just wondering, when is it going to be like, okay. I'm tapping this. It's the return, the escape. Like it says you at 100%. Yeah, Bill, but you know, Bill even said, if it ain't Devin, he don't give a fuck about you. Bill been through that out there. Salute to my guy, Marquis Big AMC FSG. Bill don't care when it comes to Devin. He don't care. Devin's his product. And he's gonna push his product. And if it ain't going to coincide with his product, then Bill don't give a fuck. He already said it. Bill will wager everything against anybody. Like hell, I heard Bill done fell out with Zab Judah a little bit. To be honest, Bill fell out with Zab. Hell, they fell out with Mickey Bay after they won the belts. Like Mickey Bay got Devin ready to be undisputed. And as soon as Devin and them get undisputed, Mickey Bay said they shitted all the way on him. And it's funny because he had to go back to Mickey and get Mickey to train again. he had to get back. And it was funny because I know Mickey Bay was like, yeah, bitch niggas. Now you got to come on back. And see, the same people that you see on your way to the top is the same motherfuckers when you fall. The same way you go up, you come down. And the same people that you pass, it's a two-way street. So the ones you passed on your way to the top, yeah, see, the LDBC, I had fell out with them over that. Oh, yeah. The LDBC turned into a cult. And when I first started, and that's what gets me, because when I first started this shit, Blue Blood had helped me. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a real nigga. Blue Blood and motherfucking Fanon and all them helped me with my channel. Blue Blood helped me. My man on everything boxing, Keon. Keon actually helped me too. Like, Keon used to come on around this time right here. But Keon had something going on, and he had me start coming on this time. Like, and shout out to my nigga Keon, because Keon gave me this time slot. Because this was originally Keon's time slot. You know, Keon used to come on after KQKC. And the OG KQKC, he helped me out when I was getting started as well. That's why it's hard for me, like, to say certain things, but I gave Blue Blood chance after chance after chance. And I even came to Blue Blood as a man. And shalom to my brother, Mr. Altruistic. Yep, we back in again. I even gave that nigga a chance. And when that nigga spit in my face, when I gave him the chance, then I was like, oh, nigga, fuck it then. You know? Fuck it. Like, shit, nigga, I gave you a chance. T. Orlando, for the second time today, what up, brother? Now, you can troll on this one, T.O. I know earlier you was trying to get your troll off. You can do it on this. But yeah, it made it kind of hard because I felt some sort of like, damn, you helped me out. I ain't really want to do that. Like, I ain't want to be a fake motherfucker. But then when I come to you, and then you like spit in my face basically, or try to shine on me and shit, and it's all, we good now. Like, yeah, nigga, you did that. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, Terrell Davis, salute, King. So yeah, I felt like when you did that right there, when you spit in my motherfucking face, then all bets is off. Like, shit. So that's how that shit happened right there. So yeah, that right there happened. And then, you know, but let's get to I'm about to get to what I wanted to get to now that I got my computer up now. Yes, sir. It's getting heated, and I love it. This is what we need in boxing. And me and my man Akello Nella, we have opposing views on this fight right here, but it's a win for boxing. This fight right here, we get a win for boxing. Now, honestly, I feel like Morrell is going to outdo it. But one thing we can say, Benavidez versus Morrell, it's going to be a great fucking fight, dog. It's going to be great. It's going to be great for the culture. It's going to be great for boxing. I'm back, baby. Computer up.
He didn't want to shake his hand.
Oh yeah, Morel and Benavidez is not going the distance. Morel, and it done got all the way heated. It's done got all the way heated, and I love it.
We've got about 50 million followers.
This
We're
right
in the
here.
billions of views. And we're a small team.
This right here, it goes to this. After that, next, you got them. They had a motherfucking They have a what you call it after that, right? They have a presser, and now it gets heated right here.
And my only objective is going in there and inflict as much damage as possible on David Morrell. I'm going for the knockout.
It's getting personal now.
Salute, Mr.
It's been
Pride.
personal.
Salute.
Well, you say he's a complicated fighter. You know it's going to be hard. But now that all this is happening, how you feel different about him?
That's more fuel. That's more fuel to the flame to go in there and do what I got to do. Now, I'm really going to go in there. I'm going to put a beating on him.
Okay, so we're waiting, guys, in case you are watching the stream. We're waiting for David Morrell to come back here and try to do this in a Pacific way. David, you brought the mariachis, your Mexican music.
Yeah, pues es mi cumpleaños hoy. So the people, you know, they got a little surprise for me, Mateo and everybody from the Boxer Gym. So big shout out to all the mariachis. But yeah, estamos representando por todos los mexicanos.
Muy feliz cumpleaños. A ver, las mañanitas, ¿no? Para calmar los ánimos, las mañanitas. Para David Benavidez. It's his birthday today. And with mariachis, we have las mañanitas.
Saludo para Cuba también por esta gran pelea.
Ahí está, saludo para Cuba. Las dos familias, la cubana, la mexicana, presente aquí en lo que será un gran evento boxístico para arrancar el 2025. Ahí estará entonces. King Kong. Ajá. Bienvenido, King Kong.
Hey,
coming back. He's walking. He's walking back. Guys, please don't come up here. We're gonna try to make a peaceful.
This is my most anticipated fight right here. I got this over Tank versus anybody. You can give me Tank versus Loma. I'd rather see Morrell versus Benavidez. It is no fight in boxing that I want to see more than this. And it's going to be a great fight, but I just think Morrell's about to stop this man. They're going to box, but one thing about it, Morrell has the footwork and he has power in both hands. Benavidez, if he sat down on his punches, and Morrell, they both rehydrate around the same size. It's going to be about the speed. It's going to be about Benavidez. Benavidez throws in combination. And see, one thing about David Benavidez, what's going to give him problems is that David Benavidez is used to throwing it and his opponent is smaller than him. So the power coming back is not really as much. But if David squares up like he always does, and he squares up and throws them combinations at David Morrell, that missile coming back at him can end the fucking fight. So David Benavidez is going to have to be careful about, hey, James Dunnigan. All I can agree is David will win. I can tell you that, James Dunnigan. David will win the fight. Now, which David? We're going to see. But exactly, T. Orlando, Benavidez, he's heavier handed because he's heavy. And he's heavy handed. So one thing about this, with him being heavy handed, he throws more punches. He throws more punches, and accumulation of punches is what wears his opponent down, and he beats his opponent down. But one thing about it, he got to be careful throwing them accumulations, because if he throw that accumulation and Morrell throws one in the middle of him accumulating them shots, then David will get done like Ronald Graville did him. But it's going to be a power-packed, great fight, and I can't wait to see it, though, honestly. But nah, I think Tank versus Loma don't does better than this one, though. I'm sorry. Because this one right here is a more 50-50 fight than any of those Gervonta Tank Davis fights that you just named. But any of them Tank Davis fights that you named, none of them is more 50-50 than this one. But like I said, I got David Morrell for the stoppage. And Morrell, he has footwork. David Benavidez, he comes forward, but let's continue the video. I'm not going to, keep talking.
And here? Okay, back up.
Shout out to my brother Thomas Hill in the building. Shout out to Reed Philly in the building. Pride, James Dunnigan, Angel Diaz, Guerrero, or Guerrero. I don't know how to pronounce. T. Orlando, and that's everybody that came through. But like I said, it's a win for real. I can't even get mad at any one of them that does win, but I just feel like Morrell, we're gonna see the caliber of boxing. We're gonna see the boxing attribute outshine, and we're gonna see him put it on it. And exactly, Coach Diaz, David Benavidez doesn't get his head off that line. B-Dog salute. He don't get his head off the line. And David Morrell has bigger one-punch power in both his hands. So I think it's going to end up like Morrell, and you remember he put the nigga in a coma, so we'll see.
Move it over. Stay right here. Gracias, David, por regresar. Vamos a portarnos bien.
No, fui cambiarme.
Ah, ¿te fuiste a cambiar?
No, yo sí me he puesto bien.
Oh, you didn't left then?
Yeah, let me change the
Dice
clothes.
que no se fue. He just went to... David.
Sí.
Yeah. David, he said that he went up there to shake your hand and you didn't want to do it. What happened? ¿Por qué no le quisiste dar la mano?
No, porque en California, this guy not respect me. I not respect back. So no me respetó en California, so no tengo por qué. Él empezó como que, diciendo que si era personal, que se me iba a romper la boca, que si iba a hacer esto, que se iba a hacer lo otro, pues entonces si lo quieres llevar a lo personal, vamos a verlo a lo personal, ¿me entiendes? Yo en California fui con las más buenas intenciones y él fue el que llevó todo a este nivel, pues vamos a seguirlo.
He's saying that at the press conference in California, he didn't respect him, and that's why he didn't respect him too.
the hell just happened? Can y'all hear me? My shit done froze up again. What the fuck is going on, man? I hope they ain't clipped me. The hell? Yeah, I don't know. Something done happened. But, hold on, let me restart this shit one more time. I think I might have to have my wife go through my computer. Make sure I ain't got no damn PGB Big Dog Salute. Make sure I ain't got no virus or something. I don't know. That damn virus, because, you know, I go to that Go Movie stream, and that Go Movies, that shit will fuck up your shit. It got pop up. Now, they both look like they in good shape, J Boxer. Exactly, Rod Walker. People are sleeping on how talented Morrell is. They think David Benavidez is such a superior boxer because he throws a lot of punches. Because you throw a lot of punches, it doesn't make you a superior boxer. And that's the case right there. It don't make you a superior boxer because you throw a lot of punches. I mean, you know, yes, Benavidez throw a lot of punches. That's because he can overwhelm his opponents. But he's going up against an opponent that he didn't throw a lot of punches against Ronald Graville. Like, I'm going to say this, and I'm just being completely objective with it. David Benavidez hasn't really been in the ring, except for Ronald Graville. He hasn't really been in the ring. See, y'all saying this, but David Benavidez hasn't been in the ring with anybody that's a big puncher. Y'all haven't seen him in there with somebody that can crack his melon. Name one person that David Benavidez fought that could actually fuck him up. Exactly. I mean, I understand that, Cash Crypto, but Ronald Graville is not a big puncher, but that's the biggest puncher that he's actually been in the ring with. Like, name anybody that David Benavidez has been in the ring with that can knock his ass the fuck out. That's what I'm saying. Morrell has been in there with the African motherfucking hitman. Morrell has been in there with motherfuckers that can actually crack his ass back. Benavidez, Caleb Plant ain't cracking like that against Benavidez. Yeah, he might have cracked Darrell, but he's not cracked nobody like that. Boo Boo, he ain't been cracking no shit, dog. David Benavidez is in the ring with motherfuckers who cannot bust a grape, really. He's in there with people that can box, but he overwhelms them with sheer power and sheer punch and sheer amount of punches. Exactly, Rod Walker. That's what I said. Caleb caught Darrell, but Darrell was 3 shades in the wind when him and Caleb fought. This fight right here, I got it going at least 8 rounds. I think around round 7, David Benavidez is going to start slowing a lot down. PGB Big Dog. You can't say that because they was both cracking at 175. The people that they was cracking against are not the motherfuckers that they fought against. The only people that knocked them out was Beterbiev. Man, Canelo, if Canelo fights, barbershop conversations don't know shit about boxing. The only fight he was correct about was against Sean Porter's daddy. And Sean Porter's daddy smacked the shit out of barbershop conversations. I mean, he smacked fire out that nigga, dog. But I would love to see Bud versus Canelo. I hope that does happen. Just so people can see it's a difference between Mayweather and Terrence Crawford. Just so people can see motherfucking weight classes are for a reason. And just so everybody that talks shit about Jermell Charlo running, and everybody that talks shit about Jermell Charlo running can see Bud on his on his skates. Because when you a little guy fighting against somebody that strong as Canelo, you're gonna get the fuck out the way. You're gonna get the fuck out the way. And that's the same reason why Canelo wouldn't fight Morrell or Benavidez, because they rehydrate much bigger than Canelo Alvarez does. And y'all talking about David Morrell has to beat David Benavidez in 6 rounds? You got it wrong. David Benavidez better beat Morrell in 6 rounds because Morrell gets stronger as the fight goes. Y'all forget he got he got late round knockouts as well. Yeah, Kenny Porter smacked the shit out that nigga, dog. And barbershop conversations, all his money came from his white wife. Shout out to my nigga opening LDTV. The white girl controlled everything. She used to make that nigga sit in a closet, dog. She used to make that nigga sit in a closet. Like that nigga was a slave. Mr. Pride, Bud has never proved me wrong, brother. Mr. M. Pride, Bud beat up an injured Errol Spence. How's that prove me wrong? I watched him go against a one-legged Jose Benavidez, and it took him 12 rounds. And that one-legged Jose Benavidez was motherfucking knocking Bud across the ring. Go look at the 3rd round. He was hitting Bud with body shots that lifted Bud up off his feet. And the only reason Bud beat that man is he had one leg from a shotgun shot and he couldn't duck. Honestly. Yeah, Snack. Snack is a bad boy. Yep. But I'm going to tell you like this. If Bud fights Canelo, y'all going to see the truth of weight classes. Exactly, Terrell W. Like Mr. Pride. Mr. Pride was sitting here saying like he ate off that one. He's still my guy, but Bud ain't proved me wrong. It just showed me that Spence sold out his fans for the bag. You know, Spence was hurt and he wanted to get the bag. He tried to fight Manny Pacquiao hurt as well, but they wouldn't allow Spence to fight Manny Pacquiao hurt. The doctor said no. Spence was like, hell, if I lose one eye, I still got 2 of them. Earl Spence was always ready to crash out for them 8 figures. Well, really 9 figures because it was going to be over 10 million. So, you know, with no eight figures. So, yeah, ain't nobody showed me shit. All I just say is, I'm glad. Yeah, Spence was in a car accident, a total loss car accident. And the funny shit about it, after Bud busted his gloves and beat Abernesian, they asked Bud, who does he want next? Bud say, I don't know. Then 2 months later, Earl Spence gets in another car accident and Bud tells him, hey, yo, Earl, you can spin the block back. He waited till Earl get another car accident, then tell him to spin the block. Now, I ain't saying that Bud was looking for an advantage, but you do the math. Like I said, I ain't saying he wanted an advantage, but you can do the math. You feel what I'm saying? Bud gonna have that snack pack versus Canelo, yes. But I'm gonna tell you like this: Canelo he hits a lot harder than Madrimov. And while Bud's on that snack pack, Canelo gonna be on that clenbuterol pack. And I'm gonna tell you like this: Canelo was in the best shape of his life when he fought Charlo. When he fighting all these Mexican fighters, Canelo's not in that type of shape. Canelo didn't sit down one time when he fought Charlo. That nigga was juiced up, he was maxed up, and he was ready to destroy some shit. Because Canelo said, I'm never losing to a black fighter again. Floyd was the only black fighter that's going to say he beat Canelo. Canelo could lose all the fights he got coming up against Mexicans, but if you put him in the ring against a black guy, Canelo going to turn back time. Canelo is going to turn back time if he has to get in the ring with a black guy, I'm telling you. And that Charlo fight proved it. Canelo didn't sit down. That nigga he looked a whole lot different from that Triple G fight. Canelo was coming into a damn different style. Canelo was on everything that fight. Canelo would never let another black person say they beat him. Canelo was full metal jacket when it was time to fight Charlo. And exactly, PGB Big Dog. Canelo be looking easy against these white boys and these Mexicans. But when it's time to fight a Negro, you best believe you're going to get the best Canelo. Canelo going to cycle. Canelo is coming. Canelo had so much energy and was so fucking juiced up. Best friend, I sent you the link. What's up, Keith? Best friend, I sent you the link. Oh, you should have told me. I can't see. My computer has shut down. I was on my phone. My computer had shut down, best friend. I was using my phone. That's what we were sitting here talking about. My computer shut down. Come on, I'll pull you in. My bad, best friend. I couldn't see it because I'm on my phone doing the thing. My bad. Come on. Dang. It didn't even give me my notifications. I'm sorry, best friend. Oh, shit.
Well, hello everyone. I don't know what's going on, but hey everybody, good to see y'all.
Sorry about that. It didn't give me no notifications because I had to go to my phone because my damn whatchamacallit shut down. My computer keeps going through these damn updates, man. Like it done updated twice today.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't know how to stop it from updating. Like it'll go into update mode without even asking, and then I have to sit there and wait for like 30 minutes. One time I messed up, I cut the thing off while I was updating, and shoo. My wife yelled at me and said, never do that shit again, because hell, it made it start back over from zero. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry about that. Well, hey everybody, I hope y'all having a good day. I'm loving the ghetto-ness of David Benavidez and David Morrell. That's exactly what I needed.
I played the video.
Exactly what I needed. That is beautiful. Finally. I love the way that David Morrell threw his belt. He threw it like he wanted to say, bitch.
Did you see when he pushed him?
Yeah. But it was the way that David Morrell threw his belt like he was throwing a drink on somebody. I'm like, you better tell him, Morrell. I loved it. That was...
Hey, Keith, I was just like, please don't mess up the bag. I said,
right.
Do not fight right here because then we're not going to get the fight. Hey, if they end up, hold on. No, hold on one second, Keith. No, that's not right, Mr. Empire. When Charlo felt Canelo's power and he felt that he couldn't knock him out, if you pay attention, Charlo became a strategic fighter. He was trying to catch Canelo. He tried to swim without getting wet. Charlo went back to the style that he had before Derek James. And Charlo used to be a pure boxer before he got power. And Charlo was hitting him and trying to move and not get hit because Canelo was hitting him with thunder. You didn't see when Charlo had to go to that knee when Canelo hit him in the body? Canelo was so juiced up. Charlo wasn't going to win that damn fight. Canelo didn't sit down one time. Now, yes, we see a different Canelo when he fighting white boys and Mexicans, but Canelo said Floyd is the only nigga that's going to beat him. That nigga didn't sit down. Key, you remember the Canelo and Charlo fight, right, Key?
Yeah, of course.
Did Canelo sit down once that motherfucking fight?
No, he didn't.
That nigga was the best we've seen Canelo. Canelo was hunting. Charlo hit Mr. Pride. I seen Charlo hit that nigga with the same shot that he took Lubin out with. I seen him hit Canelo 13 times flush. I brought it up on this shoulder. On this show. He caught Canelo flush 13 times, and Canelo dropped his hands and came forward. That's when I say, yes, Charlo better get the fuck up out of there. And shout out to everybody. Can I get 5 people to support the channel? Y'all know how we get down. I just need 5 people in the Cash App or the PayPal. Support the grind. And shout out to the people that came to my show early this morning. It's like we've been on all damn day. This has been 5-hour day right here. But go ahead, Keith.
Salute to everybody. Thank you guys for joining us on this beautiful Tuesday. Hey, Kilo. Hey, Dwan. J.A. Dixon is called Balance. Hey, all things, my right hand. Brian in the building. Marquis in the building. Salute, King. Good to see you. Opulent. Always good to see you, King. Hey, Mr. Pride. Angel, Coach Diaz. Salute. Hey, Banks. Good to see you, King. Andy in the building. Cash Crypto. There you are. Salute, King. Rod in the building. Good to see you. Big Dog in the building. I've dedicated my portion of the show. If you guys see this picture, this is a real person. So his name, well, because I feel bad, Upper. I feel bad. Okay, I feel so bad for this guy. Now his name, I'm gonna tell you. Well, he's a lizard.
Oh shit! He had that.
So he's trans lizard. So okay, let me give you the background story because I feel bad.
Something he had done to himself.
No, look, Upper. Wait a minute, look. His original name, he's from Texas. I told y'all it's some in that Texas water. I don't know what's going on, but absolutely. Well, this guy, his name was Richard Hernandez. Now, get this, Upper in chat. Richard was a very wealthy vice president of a bank. Okay, he literally worked his way up from a bank teller all the way to vice president. And out of nowhere, Upper in chat, he decided that he was going to identify as a lizard. So he went and had all the work done. He put horns in his skin at the top of his forehead. He got the tattoo scales. He split his tongue. In the middle, it's a forked tongue. He got different things. He paid like over $50,000 for the work to get done for him to transform into this lizard. And now he's done an interview because his son won't talk to him. So his new name is His new name is Tiamat Legion Medusa, and he's a genderless lizard. So I'm praying that Tiamat Medusa is able to, get a conversation going with his son. I
just looked it up while you're talking. Yeah, I wouldn't talk to my fucking dad either. The fuck?
I feel feel bad though, like, oh, dang it, Medusa, dang it. But he's a genderless lizard, you guys. And he was once a powerful vice president, huh?
He actually cut his fucking ears off. What the
Yes,
fuck?
I said he had $50,000. He could put horns in his forehead. He did everything. He's literally a lizard. He's a genderless lizard.
And he dresses like a female? Oh, never mind. Yeah.
He's a
good
trans.
job, son. I'm glad the son ain't talking to it. I'm glad the son keeping his kids away from that freak.
Hey, J Boxing. Hey, hey to the beautiful queen of Raina. Salute, queen.
Oh my God, Don Drickham in the building. Salute to the beautiful queen of Raina. B-Dog in the building. Salute. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for him. I'm glad that the son is keeping him and his kids away from that motherfucker. DZ Sanchez, salute. That's some sick fucking.
Hey, J Boxing. Well, I don't understand. Do you guys realize this man was making between about $300,000 to $500,000 a year when he literally walked away from his job and everything and became a lizard? He became a lizard.
See, them motherfuckers get money and don't make them happy. They just gotta do weird shit. Like, damn, I'm so glad Trump's in office. So shit like this.
It's not gonna stop. That's a states thing, and all the majority of states are doing reconstruction surgery as far as, you know, from a man to a woman. Now they might not be doing with the adults, but I mean with children, but he's an adult when he made this decision, so they can't stop him. They can't stop people from wanting to become a lizard. He's a lizard.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, Dondrick. Hey, Jake Boxing, but let's get into it. That's my portion of the show. I'm like, the chat is gonna be going crazy. The things that come to my phone, bro, I'll be like, oh, the chat might want to hear about this today. Salute to everyone. I hope y'all having a wonderful Tuesday. I definitely do. Let's get back into this great boxing talk. I thought that was a good little entertainment clip outside of the entertainment that we just had with David Benavidez and David Morrell.
Yeah. And shout out to my guy in the Cash App, Animalistic Savant, with the $5 holler. And shout out, he said, y'all support the channel. He been working all day. I've been working all day, Animalistic. Hell yes. They don't appreciate it. Man. I've been putting in shows all day. But shout out to my man, Animalistic in the Cash App with the $5 holler. Can I get 4 more people to support the grind? Give me
Big Dog, I changed your mind. I'm sorry, Big Dog. I hope I didn't. Also, real quick, you guys. Odell Beckham.
Oh shit.
He's a free agent. So who's gonna pick up Odell? Who's gonna pick up? Oh, come on, my boy cannot be out here on the sidelines. Who's gonna pick up my boy?
I used to like Odell because I seen what he did to Justin Bieber. So yeah, I'm cool on Odell.
Y'all are some haters, okay? I need one of these teams. Chicago Bears. We ain't doing nothing.
Tell your team to get them. And
Pick
tell them
up
to hide your kids. And tell them to hide your kids in
Don't
Chicago.
do that, Upper. Anyways, we need Odell to Kansas City. Wasn't he with Kansas already? No. Where was he with? Outside of the Dolphins. He went to a couple of teams. Like it was quick. Ravens. He was with the Ravens too. Like they just been trading my boy. I don't like this. I don't like.
Let him go to Canada. Let that nigga go to Canada, dog.
Okay, y'all are just mean. Anyways,
Odell a freak, man. Nobody want that shit around.
Okay, anyway, hey Shane Frazier, Odell trash now. He's not trash. Hey Marcus, Magic Mike, his last name. Okay, you know what? Anyways, let's get back to this boxing talk. Who we going for with David Benavidez versus David Morrell? How about that?
I'm going for David, Key.
Which David, Upper? Which David?
See, now you're going to put me on the spot. Nah, but I'm going with Morrell. I'm a Morrell fan. I said Morrell's going to handle that business right there. I feel like it's going to be a great fight. And I just feel like Morrell has too many skills. And I just feel like Morrell has punching power in both hands. And I know David Benavidez, crucial content, salute. I know David Benavidez throws a lot of punches and he comes forward and he likes to beat on people, but salute to Windy City Assassin. But I feel like skills pay the bills, and I feel like David Benavidez, he's going to be throwing them combinations and he's going to have some fire coming back at him. And I feel like that he's going to punch in between punches. But is gonna be in there. Well, DD Sanchez, of course you don't like the fight, but both of these guys, Canelo ducked both of these guys. Von Wise, salute. But you know, I like Morrell over Benavidez. You know, both these guys will never get a Canelo fight though. They're too good to fight Canelo. Canelo don't pick people this good.
Man. Hey Von. Hey Windy City. Belongs to the AB. Okay, thank you, Mr. Pride. Thank you guys so much. It's not about that. I actually like the way Odell used to play. Odell used to be a beast, but he's a free agent. But I'm giving a small edge right now to David Benavidez. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know. Nobody has ever got this much in Morrell face, have ever been this aggressive, been cussing this man out from the get-go.
He beat Boo Boo.
What? No. Otherwise, I'd be picking Morrell to knock him out for what he did to poor Boo Boo. So, but I think he's more. I think Benavidez. I think he's mad, but we know that David Morrell is very passive aggressive in his when it comes to people that's getting in his face and trying to intimidate him. So maybe this is all a part of that. All I know is that this is a good fight. And right now I got it as 50-50, but I will give the edge to David Benavidez. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think that might, maybe, possibly, but technically it is 50-50 upper. I'm kind of nervous.
I'm not because I already know what's going down. I've already seen the fight. Morrell by late round Savage and Cash Crypto. We can watch the fight together. Like I said, GM already has the Discord set up for all of us. And like I said, the first of the year, because I don't want to start now at the end of the year, but at the first of the year, we're gonna start playing the videos over there. And we'll watch it as the damn crew. We can watch the fights. We'll put the fights on in the damn Discord. So we can watch the fights together. And we can see what goes down over there. And we can watch it together. We can watch Benavidez take that dirt nap. And then Key can say, Boo Boo has been avenged. But hold on for a second. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Altruistic, a consummate supporter, always supporting the channel, always supporting the grind. My brother, Mr. Altruistic, coming through with the $10 holler. Appreciate you, King. Your contributions have always been appreciated, my brother. Thank you so much. And can I get just three more people to support the grind for the day, bro? Just 3 more people. And we'll be at our daily goal of 5 people supporting each day.
Hey, Akilo, you say he ain't doing nothing. Well, I have hope, okay? My boy's calling out everyone. No, I'm not, Mr. Pride. I'm not. To be honest with you, a lot of people are.
She wants Boo Boo to get avenged.
Boo Boo is gonna come back and avenge himself. He's calling out everybody, but they ducking him. Period.
He called out Benavidez again?
Yes. Yes, he did. And he said that he was not properly trained for that fight. I told y'all he had a bad batch of snack. But I do need Boo Boo to get off of that snack, though. He going to have to leave that alone. I don't like that. That's not a good look.
DZ says, how is Benavidez not a Mexican?
Oh, come on. Okay, look, we're not going to do this.
His dad's a Mexican, his mom's a Mexican. That makes him Mexican.
Okay, so let's get into the meat and potatoes of the show, because I have no housekeeping. We got through all the housekeeping yesterday. Devin Haney. So it's looking like I was right. He is not going to take off. And what we were recommending yesterday, he's not going to take off the full 2025. He will be he's trying to make his return in the spring in an April card. Perfect. And guess who he's rumored to be in negotiation with? Now, this is from Bill Haney. So take it with a grain of salt. But Bill Haney, Africa.
I hate to say this. That is a great fight, but it's a fight that I will hate to fucking watch. Like, Africa versus Haney is a great fight skill-wise, but it will be torture for my fucking eyes. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, man. That fight right there. That's almost as bad as Africa versus Catterall. Like really. Like
Oh,
that
you
fight
guys
right
are
there.
mean.
It
Y'all are
is
mean.
no, it's not. Exactly. It's gonna be a slumber fight, Bank Hayes. It's gonna be a
Oh,
fucking pillow extravaganza in there. Neither one. He can't hurt him, and he's glad he can't get hurt. Like that is the perfect comeback fight for Devin if he don't want to get knocked out. But I feel like Africa picks that nigga apart. Like he picks that nigga the fucking apart. But this, I don't know. Devin Haney versus Africa is like watching Shakur versus Africa. Like this is just a fight where it's like sitting there. Are you Kello? And that was a real fucking yawn, man. Like damn, like shit. The damn oxygen. Oh shit, yeah.
oh, come on.
Damn, Key, that's not no joke right there. Damn oxygen's leaving my fucking brain thinking about
Oh,
this
come.
shit.
You guys are mean. Y'all
No,
are
I'm
so
being
mean.
fucking honest. Like I didn't do that for clout. Like that shit really just made me yawn twice. But that right there is like watching two people play chess and you can't say nothing. Like you just gotta sit there and watch these chess moves because this fight right here, woo. But well, you know something, PGB. Either Africa is gonna get his first loss, or Devin's gonna get his first official loss, but his second loss.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Well, at least we know that the build up to the fight, if they were to make this happen, is
Well,
thank you, Upper.
they got a backstory.
It's gonna be very entertaining.
That shit
You
gonna be
know what
on
I'm saying?
TV. They gonna air that fight on TV or Tubi.
There's no suspense in that fight. I mean, at least they're gonna build it up good. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all don't like boxing.
That's
Y'all
like building up. Look, that's like building up the marathon. Like, hell yeah, we got 100 runners in the Boston Marathon. Yes, we got the fat. You know, we got 100 runners. Like shit, like you can't. It's like building up a marathon. You can't build up a marathon race. It's a whole bunch of people running around for 15 fucking miles.
I cannot believe. I cannot. They're going to be crying and complaining the whole build up. Oh, come on. Well, it looks like that they're trying to. It's going to be a unification bout. I know somebody said if Devin can make the weight, is an uproar about. No, I'm not, Brian. I'm just saying we were just talking about it, and now we get to see him. Hopefully, he's back in April.
How is it gonna be a unification match? Because the only way Devin can come out become a champ again, he has to fight Sandor Martin to get his belt back. Like the champion in recess doesn't mean that you still have your belt. It means that your first dibs up when it's time to fight for your belt back. He has to still fight for that belt.
We'll tell that to Bill Haney. Bill Haney said
Bill's fucking lying. Bill's fucking lying. Because if that was the case, then Charlo can get his belt back from Bud. They're not gonna just take his WBA belt back and give it to damn Charlo. He's got first dibs to fight for that belt. Like champion in recess, like I hate when them damn motherfucking LDBC or them Haney lovers be sitting there talking about, well, Devin is still the champion. He's the champion in recess. Look up what champion in recess means. It means that you still have access to the title, which means you still, it's like saying you the fucking mandatory for the WBO. Like you the WBO super going up. Like it means that you get first crack at your belt. That don't mean you're still the champion. It just means that you lost your belt over reasons that you couldn't fathom, and you get first shot at that belt, and they can't deny you a shot at that belt. So if Africa and Devin are about to fight for a unification, that means Devin has to fight Sandor Martin first. Like they ain't shit unified.
Well, Bill said.
Bill talking about he got the cap belt.
Bill said, and I quote, "I'm looking to you. Dev is looking to unify his WBC belt in 2025. He is currently in talk for unification fight with Africa." That's what he said. So y'all stop cussing me out.
Yeah, I'm just talking about Bill's a fucking liar. We've proved that over and over. And guess what, Bill? Devin is gonna have to rehydrate 10 pounds, you crack of shit. You're trying to say Devin is still a champion so he don't have to adhere to the IBF rule. Wrong. they said it's still gonna have to be a motherfucking rehydration. Like, you can't believe shit Bill says. Bill can tell me that motherfucking damn it's raining outside. I can go outside and get soaking wet, and I think it's a sprinkler system. I wouldn't believe shit he has to say.
J Boxing. Hey, Big Supreme.
These don't have proof because that motherfucker always lying.
Oh my, you guys are mean. Bill suffering from Alzheimer's. Okay, you know what? Thank you guys. Cleo versus Martin on David versus David. I think that one is on. Was it on Tanks or is it David? I gotta look at. I'm gonna pull it up a kilo. It's on one of theirs. All these fights, bro. But I'm glad that now is that a main card fight or is that an undercard fight? Africa versus Devin.
That's shout out to my guy Crucial Conflict in the Cash App with the $2 holla, bro. Appreciate you, King. I appreciate everybody's support. I need 2 more people to get in there and support me on the Cash App or the PayPal. But shout out to my guy Crucial Conflict coming through with the $2 bag of smoke. Yeah, we got the $2 bag of smoke in the building. Appreciate you, King. You know I'm grateful for everything anybody does because y'all don't have to do shit, but I appreciate it. But Africa and Devin, you can't sell out a crowd like that. Neither one of them have any fans. H Money Mob.
Oh, go ahead.
I mean, Regis and Devin was the pay-per-view. That shouldn't even have been a main event. Like Devin versus motherfucking Africa, you gotta put that on something. Like you got to throw.
Okay.
You said what, Key?
What about remember Africa said that he wanted his next fight to be in Brooklyn at the I think Madison Square Garden or at the Barclays. Is that a fight for there?
If they fight at Madison Square Garden, they have to use the small room.
Okay, that is so wrong. Oh my God, really, guys, really, y'all are mean. Y'all don't like boxing. Hey, Terrell. What's good with it? Oh, hey, yes. Hey, salute to H Money. Make sure you guys subscribe to H Money. They giving out pillows. Thank you so much. Thank you, Planet. You guys are just mean today. Eddie not paying for that. Well, they're both Matchroom fighters. So, and Eddie might be behind this one. But is that a main card fight or undercard fight? The world hopefully will know that. I know it's better than when Africa was just calling out George Kambosos. We can all agree to that, right, Upper? I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, Texas. No, I don't. Y'all are mean. A preliminary fight? Oh my God. Anyways, I'll keep my eye on that for you guys. It appears that Devin is doing what I said my recommendation was for him to fight in the spring and get on somebody's card because you do not want to fight in the summer or the fall. You don't want that to happen. So it looks like he's trying to get in the mix, man, and create his own fights. Speaking of creating, Turkey Al-Sheikh is doing something that has never been done before, Upper in chat. He says for the first time ever, an AI-powered judge will monitor the fight this weekend for Usyk versus Fury. He says that the AI bot will be free from bias and human error and is brought to you by The Ring magazine. This groundbreaking experiment, which won't impact the official results, debuts during the biggest fight of the century, Usyk versus Fury 2. Don't miss history in the making. People are crying foul with this, Upper in chat. But before I get there, what do y'all think about this? We're going to have an AI bot looking and judging the fight for Usyk versus Fury Part 2. How do we feel, y'all? Okay, Opulent said no. Upper, I don't know what Upper is doing. AI bots.
I'm just thinking AI, like, what would it detail, like, would it do on shots, on motherfucking, like, punches landed? How would it know which one is the better shots? Like, I don't know.
How will it measure power shots versus?
That's what I was sitting there trying to think. Like, how would it know about shoe shines and clean shots and you know what I'm saying? And now my Apple Pay and shout out, bro. I can only get Cash App or PayPal. You might consider the key Apple Pay, but my Apple Pay got shut down. They said I was doing some other type of shit on Apple Pay. So, I had a lot of people sending Apple Pay for something different. Allegedly. Allegedly.
He said that's called rigging the fight. This is horrible. Okay, so let's get into that. So a human is gonna program it to be biased. Exactly. Okay, so this is what's going on, Upper. People are crying foul on this play because what he's trying to do, he's saying that it's groundbreaking, history in the making. But with the reports that have been coming out about AI, there's even AI cars that have been reported in California that has been racist and not picking up Black and Hispanic people and everything. Like, y'all think I'm playing, but it's really out there. Just look it up. AI, racism, California, where all this stuff is popping off at.
AI is artificial intelligence, but what people got to realize, the intelligence got to come from somebody. It has to have a starting point, and then it continues to think like that starting point. So, like, it's like a building block or like a snowball that you roll down a hill that becomes an avalanche. Remember, it has a starting point. So it takes your thinking, your variables and everything, and the only way that could work, you have to figure out what's the parameters and what is this thing judging by, and then you have to do everything that it judged by to win the fight. Like, I think it's stupid.
He said that AI can't be worse than some of the human judges.
Why don't we just do motherfucking round by round scoring, where people do round by round scoring and let people see the round scoring, and you can tell. Like, it's a lot of these damn shits. It's not damn motherfucking hard to judge around. Now you got some rounds that can go either way, yes, but a lot of these rounds, come on, man, this shit is not hard. Do round by round scoring, and if you see a discrepancy in these damn scoring that these judges are fucking doing, then you get on their fucking ass, or start holding these motherfucking judges accountable for doing these fucked up ass cards. Like, these cards is doing fucked up ass judges, and they still getting other judging jobs. So if you can fuck up the damn count, like, I don't know what other job, like quality control. Salute the Big Supreme in the building. Like, quality control. If you fuck up a job at quality control, they're not going to let you keep working. They're going to fire your fucking ass. But these people right here are fucking up people's lives, their livelihood. They're fucking up all this shit, especially when they get paid off to make bad calls, and they're not having no kind of damn like no type of motherfucking like you know what I'm talking about, Key. Like, they're not having no type of backlash. Like,
okay.
Yeah, they're not having no type of consequences. And shout out to my man Oakland LDTV in the Cash App with the $5 holler. I appreciate you too, champion. Appreciate you, champ. I appreciate everybody that support. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Now I just need one more person to hit the champ, and we hit the daily goal. And if other people want to do it, it's cool, but I don't ask for it. All I ask is for 5 people to support. If more do it, that's good, but I just ask for 5 people to support. I just need one more person to support for the day, and we good. That's the word. That's the word, repercussions. I don't know why I couldn't figure that damn word out, but they do shit and don't have no type of repercussions. Shout out to my man A1 Hoop Zone. Balling out. Need to get with you today about some of these basketball games, so this shit be going crazy. But yes, it's not no type of repercussions. Like, when a motherfucker get exactly, LaMarcus, they need to get graded on their job. And if your job is below 90% effective, get the fuck on. Start making these motherfuckers go to the unemployment line. Then they'll start getting this shit right.
Well, here's well, go ahead, Upper. I don't know if you were done.
No, I was done. Go ahead. You got something to say? Go ahead. Or you know what? Have a jury of their peers. Like, the same way you got motherfuckers, how you pick your jury out when you about to go to trial, let motherfuckers pick the judges. Like, have a committee and have the judges in front, and get the judges picked. You feel me? And if you're not good at judging, then you won't get a motherfucking job. Instead of appointing judges, let judges be voted in.
Okay, so here's how hey Malik, hey A1, good to see you, King. Okay, so this is how I feel about the whole situation with you have to be careful. Okay, you have to be careful when you're first of all, this is thank you, Upper. Anything else? Gosh.
Damn.
First of all, with money and stuff like this on the line, and people, this fight right here is going to tell a lot. Now, one thing that's good about it with A1, it's not one of the judges. Okay. This is just, I guess this is giving them a gauge on moving forward if they're going to implement. This is a trial and error, a testing period, right? To judge a fight over there. Because I can't see PBC and Top Rank doing something like this yet. I don't think it's that serious. But my concern is when I read this, I thought about the Conceição versus Oshaki Foster fight 1, where where Foster clearly won that fight, but because one of the judges saw Conceição being more aggressive, you know what I'm saying, during some of those close rounds, they gave it to Conceição. And I just don't know the criteria or what this AI robot chat GPT, I heard somebody say I referee, what they're going to truly be looking at. You know what I'm saying? How they're truly going to be grading these fighters. Are they going to be grading it how we, how judges grade it? And like, all of this could be eliminated if they had just put a camera, like give the judges their own cameras for them to look at the fights. One thing that I liked about the Virgil Ortiz and Bohachuk fight was that ref stopped it and did a review to see if that was a knockdown by Virgil Ortiz, and it ruled to be a knockdown. Remember that? Let's do some of that stuff first before we start throwing in AI as a trial and error to help fix these problems that we have with judges. I'm not on board with AI yet. I'm not. Not to mention, from a collegiate level, I want to say, y'all, that a couple of my colleagues who are adjunct professors in Chicago and Indiana, they are having to fail a lot of students right now, upper in chat, because college students are able to type in a question on this chat GPT system, and the paper or some of the sentences and paragraphs will be spit out for them. And several of these college students are having the same papers, almost identical to their colleagues. And so now there's investigations being done, and people are failing classes or being reprimanded in college right now because of this AI, this AI technology. I'm just not sold on it yet. I'm just not. iRef is crazy. Absolutely.
Yeah. Shout out to the beautiful Queen Ashley Corner, and shout out to my man Planet 619 in the building. Salute. Key says something that I'm in total agreement with. The refs should either have a higher place. I mean, the judges should be either elevated up so they can see more, or they should have personal cameras where they can see all the action, because like I said, they're sitting right there. So a lot of times their back be to the work. So they can't see some of the work that's being done, especially if it's some crucial body work getting done. They missing half the fight and they're down lower, so they can't see everything. So I agree with Keith. Give them either personal cameras or give them a better viewpoint in which they can see, because they're missing a good fight most of the time.
He said it all depends on which AI is being used. It might work well. Well, he's keeping us under wraps. We won't know until we see it on Saturday. And like he said, this will not influence any of the judges' scorecards. This is basically a gauge. This is a trial and error to see if this will work, you know what I'm saying, moving forward. And this is definitely a turkey thing. So I don't know. I'm not sold on it yet, Cash, y'all. They should be in a booth watching a fight. Absolutely, Andy Gill. I mean, I feel like before we start implementing things like this, like that's a big change. This has never been done before, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't we start implementing the things that have been made at these conventions? Excessive holding. You should be getting dock points. Is not consistent.
Exactly.
You know, going back to look at if that was a low blow or if that was a knockdown is not being done consistently. Like Upper said, round by round judging, we haven't implemented that yet. Like there's other things we can be working in for boxing.
And you know, I just thought about, Keith,
jumping off the edge and implementing AI.
Like, you know what I just thought about when they talk about using this type of technology? How about we use the type of technology they got in the video games? Because I know they can do it. How about we measure the amount of damage a fighter takes per round? if y'all want to use all this type of technology, how about you gauge how much damage a fighter takes per round, and the fighter that takes the most damage per round loses that round? Because if you can catch punches, you can see the power in which they getting hit with, then you can gauge how much damage is being inflicted and how much damage a person is taking, since they got that type of technology. So won't you see who's getting the most damage per round, and the person that gets damaged the most per round loses that round? What do you think about that?
Well, there's a lot of questions. I blame top ranked judges. Thank you, Brian. It's not a blame game. I just implement Vegas replay rules in all bouts. Absolutely, Cash Crypto. I'm just curious. You know what? All of our answers will, well, not all of them, but we'll be able to know at least the gist of the questions, the answers to the questions that we have on Saturday. Some of those questions will be answered. Okay, so we got a few days left. This is groundbreaking news. AI robot, or whatever this thing is going to be, will be judging a fight. Now, the judge, this robot, their scorecard will not go to the ultimate winner, but y'all already know what they're trying to do. Be looking out to possibly see AI moving forward. Salute to the Queen 71. Hey, beautiful. It's the most corrupt sport, so don't expect too much damage. Thank you. Space Cadet them. Oh my goodness, J Boxing.
Shout out to the Queen 71 in the building. Salute, Queen.
So shout out. Thank you guys for joining us. So shout out to Turkey. I guess I don't even know what to do with that information, Upper. Like, this man is coming in. He done took over the Ring magazine. I mean, Lord have mercy, Turkey. He moving, ain't he? On to the next one. Speaking of moving, Bomac did an interview today on the Boxing Voice, and everybody was there pretty much. And one of the
before you go into that, let me ask you a question. When you said something about Turkey, okay. I heard something about him buying Michael Benson's Twitter. Did you hear that?
We talked. That's how I know you don't pay attention. We talked about that last week, Upper. Yes,
I'm asking, was it true?
It appears that it is. When you click on Michael Benson page, Turkey stuff come up. Yes.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. So I know we talked about it, but I still see Michael Benson posting. So is Michael Benson now working for Turkey, or is he not freelance no more? Because I know we talked about it, but I'm starting to see shit that he's still posting. So is Michael Benson still posting it, or
I think he's gonna come. He'll probably come on to the Ring magazine. Yeah, more than
that was my next question.
We'll find out on the 19th, because that's when the Ring magazine comes on Thursday.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. I know we talked about it. That's what made me bring it up, because I still see Michael Benson posting, and I seen a lot of Turkey shit, and I was like, okay, she said Turkey done bought it, but it still seemed like it's Michael Benson still talking. That's what I was trying to figure out. See, when you say he bought it, I thought he bought it so he can be posting because he wanted Michael Benson's followers. I didn't think he bought it to have Michael Benson posting his news. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah. Well, we're going to find out, but definitely, I'm going to be nosy. See if Michael wrote some articles, y'all. Let's see. Well, Bomac has come, been talking. This is not the first interview. Bomac been saying little things here over the past few months. But the question was about Keyshawn Davis and Tank Davis. And Bomac said something that got the folks in the uproar in chat. Bomac said that Keyshawn beats Tank easily. He said all Tank is power.
He said that 8 months ago too. He said that 8 months ago and 4 months ago. He said that Keyshawn would beat Tank 8 months ago and 4 months ago. He's just reiterating it. But everybody say they beat Tank until they get in the ring with him.
I just can't believe that out of all the people, he said that Tank is only power.
He's only fat. And he's only fat and short. But people can't be defined by what other people think. Because I can say he's a cheeseburger away from a coronary artery explosion. But would I be wrong?
Absolutely not. That's disrespectful, Upper. Now listen, okay. He did say with the whole Frank Martin fight, he was giving Tank his props, and in another interview was giving Tank his props, saying that Tank is just an all-around good fighter. So, maybe some people are saying that this is just their way of building up the fight. People are curious to see how Bomac's team is going to, if this fight was to happen, it's literally going to be Bomac versus Coach Calvin. Like, that's crazy.
It's Bomac's team versus Coach Calvin's team. Because, see, Derrick James is by himself. Coach Calvin has a team just like Bomac has a team. You feel what I'm saying? So it's going to be team versus team. And Bomac, you just trying to get that big payday like that Earl Spence payday. But guess what? Keyshawn, you saying Keyshawn beats him easily. So you've been saying this for the last 8 months. You want that check? And I'm going to tell you like this. When Keyshawn gets beat easily, I want to see what your fat ass say about that.
Upper echelon.
I can say what I want to damn say. That motherfucker he's done had a sugar rush. That nigga done drunk 3 large milkshakes and a fucking Slurpee and a motherfucking damn Blizzard. That nigga high off sugar right now.
That was mean. That was very, very mean.
It was true. Just like when they had Terrence Crawford training, that nigga had a big ass motherfucking. He didn't have the motherfucking regular cup. He had the big goat, the one that was 64 ounces. That nigga had a 64 ounce of pure sugar drink and a motherfucking big ass bag of Cheetos.
But his formula works though. Look at who.
Okay, but how you teaching somebody discipline and you can't discipline yourself?
Sometimes it don't matter. I mean, but he got the tools though, Upper, to have Bud Crawford in shape and becoming a 2-time undisputed.
Well, that works for his fighter though, Windy City Assassin, because Frank Martin didn't motherfucking have the background and the amateur background that Keyshawn Davis has, Windy City. Keyshawn Davis has been fighting for a long time. Frank's been fighting since he was like 16. So yeah, he really should. Well, Frank shouldn't have waited. He got his paycheck. But Keyshawn Davis would be a better fight than Frank Martin because Keyshawn Davis does have the background of boxing. But people forget that Keyshawn Davis couldn't get a punch off versus Tank Davis when they were sparring with headgear and 16-ounce gloves. He turned Keyshawn Davis into a defensive shell like Mikey Garcia was when Earl Spence pounded him. So if you couldn't handle Tank's power when y'all was sparring in 16 ounces in headgear, when you go to 8 ounces and no headgear, you're going to sleep, dude. You're going to fucking sleep.
Well, this has gotten. Let me read what the chat is saying. I think Frank would have hurt Keyshawn though. Key wrestle Bomac for a pack of Skittles and you'll see how disciplined. Whatever, Planet. He said his tools are forks and spoons. Marquis, log out. I'm so done. We not finna disrespect a future Hall of Fame coach.
And Marquis, you did wrong, man. He uses hands. Ain't no forks and spoons going down in his kitchen. He got finger foods.
Oh my God.
That nigga picking up slabs of rib, breasts of chicken, burgers, pizza. If you can't motherfucking handle it with your hands, he don't fuck with it, man.
Y'all ain't right. Bronzeman, hey, he said when he trained Amir Khan, he popped dirty.
Yeah, he did.
Who? Bomac?
Amir Khan.
Bomac trained Amir Khan? What fight? What I miss?
When Amir Khan fought Kell Brook.
My goodness, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that fight.
Damn, that nigga just said Bomac has edible food, spoons, and forks. He said Bomac got bread, spoons, and forks. His spoons and forks made out of chips and bread.
Don't disrespect a Hall of Fame coach. He is a future Hall of Fame coach.
He just said Bomac eats macaroni and cheese with Tostito scoops. He's scooping. He said that nigga scooping up macaroni and cheese.
Brian locked out. Rod locked out. J.A. locked out.
He said that motherfucker using Tostitos to scoop out macaroni and cheese. That nigga using damn Frito-Lay scoops for his chili beans. Oh man, that nigga say he drinks oatmeal. That nigga say that he said that nigga get a plate of cheese grits and say, "Give me a straw."
This is a Hall of Fame coach. This is a future Hall of Fame coach we're talking about.
Key,
Are you
how the fuck do you use a damn straw to eat mashed potatoes and gravy? They say Bomac uses a straw for mashed potatoes and gravy.
They didn't say that. You said that. You're saying that. Just do. Please don't do it. Just do. Just do not join them. Just do. Please. I'm all alone on this island trying to defend Bomac from these mean people that are just disrespectful to a future Hall of Fame coach. I cannot believe y'all. A sippy coach.
Oh man, that nigga's crazy, man. He said that nigga slurping up mashed potatoes and gravy with a straw. Shit.
Y'all are mean. Y'all don't like boxing. Y'all don't like boxing. You guys can't.
They said the Chinese man said, "Oh hell no!" at the Chinese buffet when Bomac came. That motherfucker. He said, "Oh hell no! You no come. You no eat here. We no serve you. No Bomac. No more Bomac."
Vaughn, log out. Y'all log out. Upper mute. A mute upper.
Man, that nigga. They said that nigga uses motherfucking French toast for his bread. He said that nigga eating French toast burgers. Like the nigga fry up eggs on the damn bread, put his sandwich in between with some bacon and eggs. Motherfucking hamburger. They call that motherfucker the coronary artery burger.
Oh my goodness. He put sour cream on hot dogs. Bangs. Oh my God.
Oh man. Key, did you hear what the fuck they just said?
What's up?
They said that motherfucking Bomac got a ninja bullet for Christmas, right? They said he got a bullet from Christmas. They said he put 2 Thanksgiving plates in that motherfucker, blended that motherfucker up and slurped the whole Thanksgiving down in a straw. They said he bulletized the whole food, man.
You guys are so mean today. Hey, Fareed, don't even forget Fareed.
Have you ever used the ninja bullet key? Where you put all the fruit in there and it pulverizes the fruit, turns it into a smoothie.
Yes,
they said that motherfucker. They said the nigga had turkey, ham, chitlins, candy yams, mashed potatoes and gravy, collard green Slurpee.
I'm so done. This is a future Hall of Fame coach you guys are talking about, okay?
That's a future heart attack waiting to happen.
Of course, he's going to big up his fighter, Keyshawn Davis, all right? Of course, he's going to do that. He feels as though Keyshawn is a more rounded fighter, and that would be the best fight that Tank, ever had, pretty much. Because Tank, all he has is power, he says.
But Key, do you know that Bomac is 5'5" and he was fighting at super heavyweight with Butterbean?
Okay.
Like this, this real talk. He was 5'5" fighting at over 330 pounds. Like this nigga is actually a square because he's 5'5" width and 5'5" height. Like this nigga is fully proportional. He's like a square. Like how are you 5'5" sideways and horizontal?
First of all, we're not gonna do too much. We're not gonna do too much. People, we definitely not gonna do that.
Not gonna do what?
There's nothing wrong with him being 5'5" upper.
I said sideways. He's 5'5".
Okay. You know what? We are done. We are done now. We are done. Hey, Frequent. We are done. We are done. Hey, Kevin. We are done with this. We are getting back. What do y'all feel about? Do y'all think that Keyshawn Davis? Anybody has a chance, but is this an upset alert for Keyshawn versus Tank in 2025 if we get that fight?
Man, the only thing upset is when Golden Corral said we close at 8:30 and it's 7 o'clock. That was the only upset that got alerted.
Okay.
All right, I'm done.
Oh my God.
But that nigga do be snoring and he don't even be sleep. Talk about, all right, Keyshawn, you gotta go to the left and the right. Oh boy, I need me a cookie. Whew. Hey man, pass me my Cheetos and that Slurpee right there.
Come on, you guys.
I'm gonna stop. Key, I'm done.
You guys.
I want my baby back. That nigga say, "Get in my belly."
Okay, we're done. We are done. We are done with this conversation. We're moving on to the next topic. Y'all,
Hey,
you know what?
Key. Let me ask you one. I'm just gonna ask one question. I'm done, Key.
What do you want?
What would Bomac do for a Klondike bar?
Log out. Everybody, y'all gonna stop this today. I'm not dealing with y'all today. We're not doing this today. We're gonna have a good show. We are not like this. We're not these type of people. We are gonna have a great show. I'm not gonna let y'all do this to me. Okay, we are moving on from Bomac. JH, be quiet. Brian, be quiet. Y'all better stop. Be quiet, Banks. Everybody be quiet. Okay? Be quiet, Rod. Everybody. All things be quiet. Anyways, because I'm finna get through this. I'm gonna get through this. I'm not dealing with y'all ratchet ghetto-ness today. Not doing it.
But it was okay for David and David to be ratchet and ghetto though. Okay.
Yes, but we're not finna do that with. This is a future Hall of Fame coach, Upper. The man put together one of the best fights in the past 15 years, about 10 years.
For a Klondike bar.
Okay. All right. Anyways, fight because we know that Sam Goodman was injured. Okay. Or he had a cut over his eye. Remember, Upper? So that fight will be Friday, the January 24th, 2025. So anyway versus Sam Goodman for his undisputed belts. Everybody say a prayer for Sam Goodman because I don't think he really understands what's going to happen. General, nothing. People just being mean. They're just, you guys are so freaking mean. I swear to God, y'all so mean. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go over this fight card. Okay.
Hey.
We're gonna go over this fight card. I'm not even feeding into y'all today. We're going over this fight card like a normal boxing channel, okay? Fury versus Usyk this Saturday. Let's talk about the styles matchups and who I think could possibly be on an upset alert. Chat and Upper. When they draw blood, they pull. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Oh, before I get there, see, y'all got me messed up today. Before I get there, Brian Norman Jr. has came out with his hit list. Upper. Everybody has a hit list. I love it. Absolutely. He wants Boots first and then Teofimo Lopez. Now we do know Brian Norman Jr. does have to fight his mandatory. That's going to be happening. I'm hearing rumors about March or April. Hey, Upper.
Yep.
No, is Brian Norman Jr. with Top Rank? I was gonna say Devin them can get on that card, but I think Brian is with Top Rank, ain't he? Yes, never mind.
Yeah, I think he is with Top Rank, but yeah, I already said that ended year. But
Okay, you know what?
his hit list is kind of phony. I feel like he talking about he'd go down to 140 and fight Tio. Like, you going down to 140, you the champion at 148. I mean 147. But I mean, Boots, I guess he already preconceived it because he wants to fight Boots. So if he loses his belt to Boots, then he want to go down there and try to fight Tio for his belt, I guess. Because damn plenty. You said Butterbean like a big ass pinata. You just hit him and candy pops out. Damn.
Damn it. That's enough.
619 Key, it wasn't me. He said Bomac like a big ass pinata at a King Sierra and said everybody try to hit it with a stick and knock the Sonic rings and damn Jolly Ranchers out that nigga. Damn. But what I was saying though, he must know he gonna lose the boot, so he want to fight Tio at 140 for his belt. And I just need one more person to support me cash out. We already got 4. Let me get the 5th person. in the Cash app. Support the grind right now. Support the grind and support, the shine. But
Upper, give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes real quick.
oh yeah, I got you. But yeah, hey, Fred Evans came to play. And yes, Key said he's put together one of the best fights, but it's easy to be the one-legged man in the ass-kicking contest, and Earl Spence wasn't fully loaded. He wasn't fully ready. He wasn't loaded Lux when he fought Terrence Crawford. And we talk about Bomac's achievements, but he has a lot of losses. He got fighters that do good like Terrence Crawford, but he got a lot of fighters that do bad. I mean, Mo Hook. We've seen that. We've seen a lot of his people go bad, but we don't talk about that. He cuts people from the team when they start losing. Instead of giving them the coaching that they need and they deserve, he just cuts them off all willy-nilly, like it ain't his fault. My bad, Zach B, man. I'm gonna chill out, man. But honestly, Bomac and them, they propaganda for the Tank fight. They gotta say that. They gotta say that right there. But I played the video for y'all where Keyshawn Davis said that, man, Tank was too much for him in 16 ounces in headgear. But I'm glad we're getting this fight because that nigga talked a lot of shit. And there's nothing more refreshing than seeing somebody that talk shit and get their ass whooped right there. I love it. And Keyshawn, they had a whole different energy. Talk about Tank don't want. I'm tired of him tricking the public. Now that nigga talking about, yeah, he wants to fight me. Yes, he wants to fight you, and he's gonna beat that ass. And I like the way Tank has been moving. Ever since he's left Floyd Mayweather, anybody been asking for that work, Tank has been trying to go to it. Loma wanted that work. Tank sent his people to talk to him. Shakur said, I'll fight him. Tank sent his people to talk to him. And motherfuckers getting cold feet. And I sat there and told y'all, motherfuckers be getting cold feet when that pressure really comes for them. Them niggas is not like that. They are not them guys. And Keyshawn thought he was going to be able to elevate himself off Tank Davis's name, and Tank called that nigga bluff. And now, I love the fact that all these haters like Pissy Rallo, I know you sitting here listening to Rallo, so I'm calling you out the cut. Rallo sit there and say Tank ain't never unified. Well, he gets to unify on your nigga, Keyshawn Davis. And I'm glad Big Supreme was in here too, because I want to see Big Supreme face after Tank puts Keyshawn Davis down like Devin Haney. Because Keyshawn said a lot of shit. And it's nothing more refreshing than a motherfucker that talk a lot of shit, ending down, face down, assed up. Like when you got that girl that talk all that shit and you finally get a chance to put it on and you beat the stuffings, you beat the McStuffins out of it. Yeah. And I'm not talking about with your hands. I'm talking about beat the McStuffins out of it and just leave it there. And anybody that know what I'm talking about, you done beat the McStuffins out of there and she just go to sleep ass in the air. That's the way Devin was. Devin was like a nigga done beat his insides out when Ryan did it. And that's the way Tank gonna lead that nigga right there, honestly. He's gonna beat the McStuffins out of Keyshawn. And I love it. I love it. I love the fact that motherfuckers that talk shit, it get dealt with. I wish he could have got a piece of that Shakur, but Shakur knew what was coming. Shakur could feel it in the air like he was Benny Siegel. That motherfucker said, hey, Loma, if you take a break, I'll fight him. Loma said, okay, we'll fight him then. And that nigga Shakur was like, I feel it in the air. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it in your voice. Shakur said, you know what, Eddie? Set me up a couple easy fights right there, man. I ain't fucking with that nigga right there. And it's smart. Because a lot of people say Keyshawn is a better fighter than Shakur. I think they're about it on the same level. But this right here will be record-breaking right here because everybody say Keyshawn is that dude. What you talking about? Just do you know I'm talking the truth, baby. You know I'm talking the truth. But this is what I'm saying right here. If Tank destroys Keyshawn the way I think he does, we got to see Shakur and Tank. Like, I know what I think Tank can do to Shakur. I know what I think. But I got to see it. I don't give a damn of what I know and what I think. I'm that nigga from Show Me, Missouri. I have to see it. And with all the shit that Tank and Shakur has talked to each other, they got to squabble up. And even though Ryan Garcia beat the brakes off of Devin Haney, I still, in my boxing heart, want Tank versus Devin. I want that. And people like, well, why would you want to see Tank versus Devin after Ryan Garcia did that? The reason why I want Tank versus Devin is because Ryan Garcia is a bigger fighter than Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia can take more, really, because he's a bigger fighter and he has a bigger body mass. If Tank Davis fights Devin Haney, he cannot fight Devin Haney the same way Ryan Garcia does. Now, I'm not saying he won't sit there and absorb Devin punches, but he would have to do like he did with Mario Barrios and would have to get in and get to Devin. And Devin is good at keeping motherfucking distance. Ryan Garcia just has a longer reach. He has a longer reach. So he was able to hit Devin when Devin thought he was out of reach. Tank is going to have to close that distance. And I want to see that. I want to see Tank close the distance and get in there. So I don't think Tank versus Devin is not a good one. I do too, Banks. But I want to see it. I want to see it, though. I don't want you to say Tank beats Devin. Show me he beats Devin. Tank, one thing you can say, Devin kept the distance with Regis, even though Regis knocked himself out throwing a punch. I'm just saying. Like I bring it up every time. Margarito, Forrest, and Sugar Shane. Those three people that would beat each other but couldn't beat the other one. Because Forrest couldn't beat Margarito, Margarito couldn't beat Shane, and Shane couldn't beat Forrest. Like, I want to see it. I want to see if Tank can beat. And see, also, for the legacy, when it's all said and done, I want to say I seen Tank versus Shakur. I seen Tank versus Devin. I seen Tank versus T.O. I want to say I've seen Tank versus everybody that they say he couldn't fight. Just like I want Earl Spence, when he comes back and beats Fundora, I want Earl to fight Bud on an even playing field. I want to see if Bud is really the showstopper. Because I know what I've seen of Earl Spence in person. I know what I've seen him in his heyday. Yeah, that Ferrari and that concrete fucked Earl up, yes. And yes, as an older fighter myself, and an older person, I know we get aches and pains in our bodies that we didn't have when we was younger, and our mobility and shit is not the same. Like, I used to jump out the gym and dunk shit. I can't do that right now no more. I could probably still dunk if I tried, but I'm not like that no more. Andy Gill, honestly, Abdullah's a great fighter, but I don't think Abdullah is ready for Shakur just yet. I think Abdullah has to fight a little bit more top competition because Shakur is an escape artist like Harry Houdini. And I feel like he's still leagues above Abdullah Mason in the defense department. Yes, Abdullah Mason is an offensive juggernaut, but I think Shakur can keep the distance from him a whole fight. Like, they do spar each other. And Abdullah has sparred Shakur, and Shakur has gotten the better of that man. So I don't think Abdullah, it's levels to this shit, dog. Like, for real. Even when Earl said he sparred against Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, he said when they was in the clinch, Floyd Mayweather used to hold his nose so he couldn't breathe in the clinch. That's veteran shit right there, dog. Like, it's a lot of shit that you learn as you go through the ropes of being a fighter. Like, when I first started fighting, the shit that I learned as I grew up in fighting is great intangibles. Like, sometimes you got to know how much pain you can take. What type of shots you can't take. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn your body. And the only way you can really know your body inside is out is if you've been put through the struggle. If you done been through the war. If a motherfucker has pushed you to your limits and nearly broke you, that is the only way you can really find out your true power and your true grit and how great you could ever be. Is if a motherfucker push you to your limits and almost gets you up out of there. Sometimes a loss can do more for your career than a whole bunch of wins. Because at least at that loss, you know your limits and you know what you can and can't do right there. And you know what's your boundaries. A person without boundaries is a very dangerous person. Abdullah Mason doesn't have boundaries right now. That's why he's going out there fighting like he ain't got a care in the world. That's why when motherfuckers hit that motherfucker, he go down there, he get it back up. When you get higher up into the boxing forum and you fighting stronger opponents, you're not just gonna be able to let a nigga knock you down and you get back up and knock them down. Some niggas might put you down and you don't get back up. Some niggas can put you down and you won't get back up. Andy Gill, I feel like if Abdullah get about 3 more fights against better competition, then yes. Like Abdullah hasn't fought somebody with half the experience as good as Shakur. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, I just need one more person to support in the Cash App, baby. Can I get one more person so we can close this out? So we can reach the daily goal.
Hey Dante, good to see you, King.
And yeah, shout out to my nigga Dante in the building.
It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait for this Tank Davis and Tank Davis and Keyshawn Davis fight. That's gonna be a really good fight.
You know something, Key? The fight that I'm looking forward to most next year is David versus David. But that Keyshawn and Tank is just as high up for me. Like those are 2 fights that I got circled on my calendar. I got Tank versus Keyshawn around June or July. They gonna fight before the football season starts back. They are, and I just can't wait till them 2 throw it down. It's gonna be a lot of sad people. It's gonna be a lot of crying in the church. It's gonna be a lot of people that feel like it should have been me. But Frank Martin bought a ghost after he got beat, so I guess Keyshawn gonna buy a Bugatti or a Wraith after he lose. Because Keyshawn Davis and Tank Davis is gonna make more than Frank Martin and Tank did. Because Keyshawn Davis is gonna be a champion. It's gonna be a unification match. Hey, Cal, cool it. I honestly think that fight is gonna happen because you even got Top Rank doing they even promoting Tank versus Keyshawn. And Top Rank wouldn't do that unless they trying to get into the sweepstakes. One thing you got to realize is putting on a promoter, putting on fight at 135 is kind of difficult because you got to pay your fighter and you got to make sure you make money. And you in Turkey, he's putting on the fights and he's giving the fighters percentages and stuff like that. So the promoter's not getting big percentages. But one way you can make your money is enter the Tank Davis sweepstakes because right there, instead of making like $1 million or something, Top Rank is standing to make a lot more money because first off, they was giving Lomachenko to Tank Davis, and PBC and Top Rank was in great negotiations. They even said it that PBC and Top Rank are having great negotiations. Loma fell through. Now I feel like they're going to give Keyshawn up there because just think of the money they can make. Especially if they do a dual promotion, calculate. If it's a dual promotion with Top Rank, that means you got the biggest network in sports, ESPN promoting that fight. Then you got Amazon pushing it. If they promote this shit right, Keyshawn goes out there and beat the shit out of Baranchek, and Tank puts that Roach spray on Roach. He put that Ray on Roach. Keyshawn Davis and Tank for unification. Tank's first ever unification match. And like I said, if Keyshawn actually beats the fuck out of Baranchek, that might can do 1 million pay-per-view buys. Because Top Rank can push it as Keyshawn Davis, the Tank killer. Like, this might be the best fight. They're going to be like, this is the best person Tank ever fought. It'll do numbers. Because just as ESPN, they're going to put it on First Take. They're going to put it on all the segments. They're gonna push it, and they're gonna draw interest for this fight. And like I said, I'm excited to see the fight right there. I hope it pops off. But you have Mark Kriegel. He was even talking about it, and the only reason that Mark Kriegel understood that is because Bob Arum told Mark Kriegel they was in the middle of the Robeisy fight, and they brought Keyshawn Davis up there to promote the fight. Like, if they wasn't planning on doing that fight, they would have never gave Tank Davis no free promotion, especially in the middle of the Robeisy and Espinoza fight. But they started pushing it, and they're trying to get this shit out the way.
So yeah, so let's be looking. We're definitely gonna keep our it's way early to be. Yeah, let's see what they do. Kima's got on. No, I was letting the upper talk. I can't. I'm gonna sit back and whenever I can chime in, I'll chime in. When does Top Rank deal with ESPN next year? It's supposed. I'm hearing that they could possibly be going two places. Is either the Zone or with PBC merging with Prime. So that's what I'm hearing. I think Prime is in the running right now. So let's see what happens.
And that's what I want to tell you as well, how cool it. Bob Arum has been talking with the executives of Amazon Prime, and they're trying to get a deal with Amazon Prime. No, Naoya Inoue, a top-ranked fighter, has already got a deal with Prime. So you know, Amazon Prime, ESPN contract is up next year. So if if Top Rank needs ESPN and go to Prime, it'll be just like the Zone, how they got Golden Boy and Matchroom. Prime, I have Top Rank and PBC. That'd be crazy right there, wouldn't it, Key? Top Rank and PBC on the same platform. And you know, Top Rank has all the fucking young fighters. And PBC has, do you know the cars that they can make off of that over on Prime, Key?
Yeah, it'd be amazing. I think that they're gonna team. I think that's gonna be the play.
You know why I think so too? Because they had such great relationship talks with the Lomachenko and Tank, and they was getting so close with it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the fighters, and we got the bigger names. Like, Top Rank has the quantity, PBC has the quality. No, he has a couple fight deal with Turkey and Gill, but he's still with Top Rank.
Yeah, PPC been sending over their fighters though to place. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna definitely keep my eye.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm almost done, Key. You're wrong on that, Terrell Davis. Terrell W. Holyfield and Tyson did $1 million. So two black fighters can do $1 million. Floyd and Zab Judah did over $1 million. Like, two black fighters can do $1 million, bro. Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua would have did over $1 million if they'd have fought each other. If they would have did the fight when they first asked for it, Earl Spence and Crawford would have did over $1 million if they would have put a year in between it. Honestly. Salute to the beautiful Miss Marshawn West. No, and no, Inoue is not with Turkey. He's still with Top Rank. He just has I think ain't it 3 fights that he has to do with Turkey, Key? But all of the fights have to be approved by Top Rank anyway. And I'm gonna say it one more time. We just need one more person to support the grind, and we got our contributions for the day. Just one more person. Yes, Roy Jones. Oh yeah, Mike Tyson and Roy did over $1 million as well. Yeah, Roy Jones and Mike Tyson did over $1 million, but that was an exhibition match though. But it still did over $1 million. But yeah, I'm gonna let Key talk. But like I said, we need one more person to support the grind for the day, and we got our 5 donations. Go ahead, what you about to do, Key?
Okay, so on to the next one. I wanted to break down the the style fights that we have this weekend. I know there's like 118 fights coming up, but the main focus is Usyk versus Fury. I do want to wag my finger to Turkey and whoever is putting on this event, because the promotion for this fight has been, even though the commercial I thought was absolutely amazing, it was a very good job. I'm not seeing anyone really talk about this fight as much. Not to mention with the David and David presser that just happened today, kind of just stole all their little thunder that they had, because that is definitely the talk right now of everybody cannot wait for this fight, the Battle of the Davids, the King Davids. So I don't like the way that this fight is being promoted. Some people are calling foul right now, although the pay-per-view is cheap. Remember, I think the pay-per-view for in America is about, I think, $29.99 or $39.99. It's very affordable. Y'all better not fire stick this. But people feel as though the only one that is that's pay-per-view worthy is Usyk and Fury. Especially with the new fighters that we have, because of one pop dirty and the other one is injured. Dang, a nuts. All these injuries, Upper. Godly. Or sick. Excuse me.
You're not talking about injuries, Key.
No, but I feel bad for them, though, Upper. They are injured. They're injured.
I don't think the motherfuckers is injured. I think they're fucking lying.
Upper, well, what's his name? Madrimov has respiratory pneumonia. No, bronchitis. You know, bronchitis.
Madrimov had to figure out a way to get out that Sergey Bobachev ass whooping.
Upper, you know bronchitis can unalive you. Now, that's a very serious respiratory.
I was born with bronchitis, damn it.
Okay. Well, he is sick.
But Key, this nigga knew he had to fight Madrimov, knew he had to fight Bobachev and Virgil Ortiz. Come on now.
Well, Madrimov expressed bronchitis.
2 years ago, Roy Jones and Mike Tyson did over $1 million. And that was while streaming was going through, bro. So we can't say that. But Madrimov knew that he had 2 big fights, and he knew he couldn't fight both of them. So he said, fuck Bobachev, I'm going to fight Virgil. Because me and Key was trying to figure out how the hell was he going to do both of them. Remember, Key?
Yes, I remember that. That is true. And I said if he pulls this off, he'll be fighter of the year for me. I would definitely have him number 1 pound for pound, because that's unheard of. But he got bronchitis, and he is no longer fighting. He's just going to fight Virgil Ortiz. So that's still a good fight, though. That's still a good fight, Upper. But now people are upset because, you know, everybody wants to see the Bohachuk versus Virgil Ortiz. I mean, Madrimov fight. And the one, what's that guy named? The McQuinn guy who just popped dirty yesterday with Vada, they're testing. That's gone. A lot of people is up in arms because they really want to see that fight. So here's the newest up-to-date fight card for this weekend with the current moves. Daniel Lepane versus Dylan Collin. Isaac Lowe versus Lee McGregor. Moses Atamwa versus Dempsey McKean. Johnny Fisher. Why does it sound like a video game name, Upper? Like a Street Fighter name. Versus David Allen. Bohachuk versus Ishmael Davis. And Usyk versus Fury. Y'all see? That's what I mean. Y'all not even excited about this card. Y'all not. Wow.
I don't think I want to see is Fury and Usyk, basically.
Oh, come on, Upper.
Like, I mean, like a lot of the fights that lost was Lanny Pammy to me, Key, really.
This is supposed to be the fight of the century. This is what they're billing it as.
That David and David kind of like, honestly, it kind of, Key, that David and David kind of takes it away a little bit, honestly, though. That David versus David kind of fuck you up, though.
Oh, come on. Okay. You guys are haters. Okay. Y'all not excited about any of the cards? Anything?
Yeah, it's good. I'm just saying that David, you know, that David and David kind of messed it up, though, Key.
But it's 7 fight cards.
Which one got you most excited, Key?
I'm excited for this one. I am. I'm hurt because I won't get to see Madrimov versus Bohachuk. That's the fight I really wanted.
That right there took off a lot, though. Like, that Madrimov and Bohachuk, like, that right there, it took a lot off of me right there. Like I was kind of mad about that because I thought that was a great fight. And then it's not going to happen no more. Like, you know, I was sitting there talking about, boy, Madrimov versus Bohachuk. You know, I was happy about that fight. Remember, Key? And then
Yeah,
you tell me it's not happening no more? Like that just made the whole card kind of sour to me, dog. Like I hate to say it, but it just kind of sour. It took a lot of the steam off that card, Key. It took a lot of steam off that card.
Well, okay, well, look at this team. Johnny Fisher, heavyweight, okay, from the UK. Woo, UK fighters. We just had one upset, Munguia.
He's another
He's
big
12. He's 12-0 with 11 KOs. His recent KO came by he knocked out Alan Babic. We had picked him to win that fight. He's fighting against David Allen, who's 23-6-2. He's from the UK. He's an orthodox fighter, and he just went 4 rounds because it was a 4-round fight. Back-to-back 4-round fights, upper in chat. Yeah, good, right?
Yeah.
He won on points, 40-36 in a 4-round fight. Woo! Right? Exactly. They don't like boxing. No?
We
Come
like
on,
boxing, but it's just we like boxing, but I mean, UK fighter, exactly. She can't even keep a damn straight face with this bullshit though.
No, I'm trying. I'm about to tell you guys this fight. They said that this fight is not being sold properly. So y'all know Key is here to save the day with marketing. So, okay, let me do my thing. Y'all know I'm gonna do it. Johnny Fisher, the what do they call him, upper? What was his nickname again? Hold on. The Rumford Bull. The Rumford Bull. So Johnny Fisher, the UK Bull, is taking on a very dangerous fighter named Allen, who has 6 losses. But don't let those losses fool you, because he's coming up.
Don't let the 6 times he got his ass fool you.
Oh, wait, but look, just because he got those 6 losses, don't let that fool you, because guess what? David Allen is coming for the Bull, okay? He is the White Rhino. Yes, that is his nickname, the White Rhino. He's an orthodox fighter, and he is ready to plunge into the Rumford Bull and cause one of the biggest upsets of the year. So stay tuned for this fight. Johnny Fisher versus David Allen.
I know a different type of bull.
Oh, come on, Andy. Raina.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Come on. Come on, you guys. Okay, so this is a heavyweight fight, upper in chat.
Bullshit.
It's not worthy on prelim for Golden Boy. Oh, come on. All things. Back me up. Who's gonna back me up, upper? Okay. All right. Let's talk about the next.
I back you up, best friend.
Thank
you. Bullshit. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Bullshit.
Y'all don't like boxing. Y'all can't like boxing. You guys can't like boxing. I can't believe that y'all are doing this. So Johnny Fisher, of course, is the major favorite in this fight. Be looking out for it. I think it's the 3rd fight before the or it's the 2nd fight before the main event. So it's not a preliminary. It's not a preliminary. Up, are you ready for the next one? Moses Atumwa. Woo! Right?
Yeah, Moses. Good job, Moses. Yay.
Okay, Moses is 10-0 with 8 KOs, okay? This is another heavyweight fight, you guys. It's scheduled for 10 rounds. Moses is coming off of a huge knockout, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 straight KOs, you guys. And this time he is facing a very dangerous opponent named Dimsy McKean. He's out of... Yes, he's from the UK. Shout out to the UK. All the UKs are showing up.
Shout out to Ben Whitaker in the UK.
Thank you. So Dimsy McKean is 22-1 with 14. He is 22-1 with 14 KOs. They call him, guess what his nickname is, upper? The Tower. I thought that the Tower.
Oh.
He's 6'6". They call him the Tower, okay?
Anthony
Now,
Joshua 6'6". I thought you
And
were gonna
you-
say that. I thought you were gonna say his name was bullshit.
No, it is not. J.A. guys, listen. His last fight, the Tower, aka Dempsey, was last year in August, where he knocked out Philip Herkovic. Yes, knocked him out. So,
Well, you know, Philip Herkovic, he's been washed. He was washed when Big Bang Zane beat him. Then when damn Big Bang Zane fucked him around, Daniel Dubois flushed him, and now this dude wiped his ass with him. So you know, I've been saying Philip Herkovic was a Herka bitch, but now everybody knows. But like I said, can we get one more person to support the grind? If not, I appreciate everybody that did support the grind for the day. You know what I'm saying? But we need one more person to support the grind. If nobody else can support the grind for the day, thank you for the ones that did support. And peace and bless to everybody. But yeah, Keith.
okay. So Moses is 6'2". So
I like Moses. Moses gonna chop that nigga up like fish.
Dempsey, but Dempsey only has one pro loss. Oh, I'm sorry. I said I totally misspoke. Philip knocked him out, not the other way around. He didn't knock Philip out. Philip knocked him out.
Well, then he
Sorry,
got
I
knocked
misspoke.
out by Philip Herkovich. He's definitely not
Yes,
gonna.
in the 12th round.
He definitely don't stand a chance now.
Oh,
Because
my
Herkovich,
God.
I said
Okay, so
Herkovich
that
is
is
not
that
gonna
one, you guys. Are we excited?
No, he's getting knocked out again. Moses gonna part the Red Sea on that
Upper, you
nigga.
went muffled.
Moses gonna part the Red Sea on that nigga.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Now the next one, Peter McGrill.
He's gonna say, let my people go.
No, he's not. Peter McGrill is he is 10-1 with 6 KOs. He's been knocked out one time. He got knocked out by O'Quinn, who's another. I think he's from the UK. I'm not sure, but Peter McGrill is from the UK. Huh?
Who was the O'Quinn that knocked him out?
Jericho.
Then he got knocked out by a no-name O'Quinn.
Well, Jericho O'Quinn is from Detroit, Michigan. So shout out to Detroit. But anyway, so Peter McGrill, he's a southpaw out of the UK. He is fighting. This is super bantamweight fight, you guys. He's fighting Rice Edward, who is 16-0 with 4 KOs. This is a good fight. He's coming off a win against Thomas Patrick Ward, and he won on points against Brad Foster and Brian Phillips. So, and he's also from the UK. Woo, right?
Yeah. Woo.
Yes. Barclays are not. Come on, Marcus.
Woo. Yay.
You know what? Y'all don't like boxing.
I'm cheering.
Y'all can't like boxing.
Exactly, Andy. I see better fights on Pro Box.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna be happy about this. Okay, we are going to be happy about this. We also have Daniel Lapine, 10-0 from. He's 10. Yes, this is a light heavyweight fight. His face scares me. He's scary. He's 10-0 with 4 KOs. He's from the Ukraine.
Exactly
his name.
The only fight I'm watching is the Usyk fight.
No, we're gonna support it. Now he's battling against a guy named Dylan Collin, who's 14-0 with 4 KOs. He's from France. Yay! This is a good fight. 14-0 versus 10-0. This is gonna be a really good fight. These two individuals. So it's you.
A lot of these fighters are undefeated because they're fighting people at the bar. Like they're fighting people at the pub.
I cannot believe y'all. I cannot believe you guys. We won in fights and we get a seven car fight, and you guys are not excited about this. I can't believe y'all. Now, are these guys from all over the world? Yes, they are. But they deserve support too, Upper and chat.
You right, Key. I'm sorry.
Dondrick. Oh, come on, Andy. Like,
You right, Key. They deserve
what?
support. I'm
These
gonna put them in my PIP, my picture in picture, and I'm gonna put it to the corner. I'm gonna watch them.
these fighters sound worse than a gas station bathroom. You know what, General? You know what? Well, dang it. You know what? I thought that y'all would be happy about this card, and because nobody is talking about this card, nobody is excited.
You know
But
why? You know why
why?
ain't nobody talking about this card?
Why?
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
How was it BS, Upper? It's a good card.
When they lost that Bomac fight, Key, this card turned to shit. Now, when you had Usyk and Fury and Bomac, it was good. That shit, that showed you like when Virgil Ortiz was on that Bud Crawford card. Remember, Virgil was on the Bud Crawford card. They took Virgil off. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it just made the whole card. It's like, but see, then you got the David versus David saga right there too. Like, it just makes this shit right here trivial. Like when you think about David versus David and shit like that, you like shit. We get Moreno versus damn Benavidez and shit like that. Like, I don't know. It's just different.
Well, to let you guys know, this is the fights that the AI bot will be judging. A lot of UK fighters.
Now we definitely know it's some bullshit.
It's a lot of UK fighters, and there's nothing wrong with UK fighters. I'm not saying it like that, but I wonder how this AI bot is going to judge when they do it again. Our Hispanic fighters and our Black fighters, because they fight totally different than the UK. You know what I'm saying? I just have so many questions, so many freaking questions. But
So many questions and not enough answers, best friend.
I know, and I'm very irritated. But I sold that card though. I did that. The White Rhino, that's a good fight. The Dylan Collin fight, that's a good fight. So we'll have the bet and odds ready for you guys on Friday, right, Upper?
Yes, we will. And shout out to the Queen Marshawn West in the cash app with the $5 holla. Appreciate you, Queen. Thank you for supporting the grind, supporting the chat, supporting the channel. Thank you. Thank you very much, Queen. But yeah. You sold that card, best friend.
Y'all are mean. Y'all don't like boxing. You guys can't like boxing. Y'all can't. Who are you going with for the rematch? A lot of people are picking Fury because Fury.
I'm going Fury. I'm going Fury. I just think Fury. When Fury's on top of his game, man, he's just too big and too good to lose.
Well, guess what Fury said in an interview, real quick. He said that he's so focused in his 3-month camp that he didn't even speak to his wife. You know how focused you got to be for that, Upper in chat? He said he hasn't even spoken to his wife.
I know that was a peaceful ass camp.
Oh, Upper.
Oh, well,
really?
I ain't even say that out loud.
I'm telling.
She probably heard me.
My goodness today. Well, I'm very I think that I'm a shoot. I have it ready on Friday. I don't know. I don't know, Upper, but everybody's picking Fury to win the rematch. I can tell you that. A lot of people are picking Fury because they said that he looks more dedicated. He looks ready to go, Upper in chat. But that's all I got for you guys today. Upper, you got anything else?
Nah, that's it right there, best friend. I ain't got much to talk about. I appreciate everybody for coming out. Peace and blessings to everybody. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow morning. And if you're not subbed into my other channel, make sure you check it out. My life is like a movie. I come in on every morning. Peace and blessings to all y'all. Thanks to Key, Ghost, Gucci for allowing Key to come on today. And I'm out.
Thank you guys for coming through. Tomorrow, I guess I'm going to put something together because I'm not sure. There's not a lot about, since nobody is happy about this card on Saturday except for Fury and Usyk. I'm going to have to put something together because y'all don't like this, and I understand. I'm going to continue to bump it up as usual, but I thank you guys so much for coming through and supporting us. Truly appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Salute to the queens holding it down today. The beautiful Arena, the beautiful Ashley's Corner, the beautiful Marshawn West and Queen 71. Good to see you. Salute to the kings in the chat who cursed me out today. But I'm not surprised. Brian, all things. J.A. Dixon, Rod Walker, Marquis, Andy, the General, all of y'all for cussing me out. I definitely appreciate you guys. Mr. Altruistic, Marcus, thank y'all so much. By Miss Vaduranos. Okay, thank you, General. Thank you, guys. If I missed you, my apologies. I think Terrell was in the building. Salute to that king, man. Andy was in the building. Dondrick, always good to see my boy. A1 was here today. Always good to see my boy A1. Zach B, I didn't even say hi to you. Salute, Zach B. I'm sorry. But thank you, guys. Thank you, Rod Walker. Thank you guys so much. And as always, I am out.
Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me a op, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK to anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops Draco. I got 'em all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. Y'all nigga keep talking about you want smoke. You can't catch me on social media, my nigga. I'm in the street with it, you dig what I'm saying? Nigga know they gotta kill me or die, nigga. Fuck you mean? Talking about smoke.